Hello everyone, welcome to this week's predictions, and I am Laurie Barraco, and I thank you for joining me each and every week. All right, so for the month of June, I've been using the Lightseer's Tarot by Chris Ann. All right, let's see what energies, influences, messages are in store for us for this week of June 7th, 2026. And we'll give our cards a shuffle and we'll take it from there. All right, here we go. All right, so we're going to select a card from the front of the deck, the middle, and the back, and we'll see what these influences are. So we have the Page of Pentacles, we have the King of Wands, and then we have the Seven of Wands. So that course, class, mentor, workshop, book that you have been thinking about implementing into your life and learning more about a skill, a career, application, degree, a hobby like influence. The message this week from Spirit is to do that thing or take some steps on making that happen for yourself and expanding your knowledge and your skills. So the Page of Pentacles is my card for education, learning. You're on a journey. And if you've already been on this path, this means that this is your validation, that this is going to help you in the future. How do we know? Because then we had the King of Wands. The King of Wands is saying this is good for you. Whether you know exactly what you're going to do with this or not, this is beneficial to your well-being, your mind, your body, and your spirit. It will help shift your vibration and align you with other opportunities. Then that last card is the Seven of Wands. And so there may not be a lot of time to mull things over, think it through, go back and forth. Should I, shouldn't I? This is more of that once you've made that executive decision and it's a locked in and you've taken a few proactive steps, then woo, the doors will open up for opportunity and movement and a new alignment. I have a question. Have you ever been in the middle of something, and it could have been in the middle of nothing, of just sitting there, right? Maybe driving or whatever, and then all of a sudden you had kind of like a woo-woo dizzy feeling, and then it went away. I see this as, because this happens to me every so often, it's a shift in consciousness. It's a recalibration of your perspective and how you view the world. Consciousness is energy. And I see this as, there was just a recalibration and upgrade, kind of like with the GPS of where you're going. There's a recalculating that's taking place for us. And I have noticed for myself and others as well, that this is taking place more frequency. So keep your mind out for that, right? Keep an eye open for when that happens, and just know that there are internal shifts. We cannot always pinpoint what helped create that shift, right? Usually it's little small movements and little tiny shifts that lead to this huge change in our perspective and our path. All right, friends, here's to epiphanies and growth and learning and feeding our soul. All right, thank you so much for tuning in each and every week. I am Laurie Barraco. Namaste. Bye-bye, friends.